how it affects everyone moving forward, what it means to the big picture, and how you can get your hands on the $2,000 and go put it on your favorite airline stock that has reached rock bottom to, short the stock market. Hey YouTube, Jeff Wybo here, and normally on the channel I don't cover current events, but with that thing I'm not allowed to talk about on YouTube during this whole shutdown thing, I can't talk about it because I'll be demonetized. The Canadian government has announced some big financial plans that are going to be affecting you and any of your businesses that you might have. And it's really important to discuss because you watching this video might be affected, so it's extremely important that you hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm because you might be getting a $2,000 check from the government for 4 months, and here's why. So we're all aware the economy is on a rather shaky times right now from that illness I still can't talk about on YouTube, and that illness is very dangerous to our safety. Stock markets are down, businesses are closed, there are many Canadians that are stuck at home and not able to work. So the federal government has been implementing an aid package. The federal government has passed a $107 billion aid package to address the economic consequences of the illness shutdown, the thing we can't talk about. That works out to be 3% of Canada's GDP. So guys, like I was saying, things are really heating up in the illness shutdown, and last week there were 1 million EI applications. In response, the federal government has a $107 billion aid package. When I was typing in 107 billion onto Google, it wanted to convert to rupees for some reason. I'm not sure, maybe I have no idea. Well, every Canadian will be typing in 107 billion on Google, so maybe that has something to do with it. And this is what $100 billion in cash looks like. Well, that's a lot of money. So sorry I couldn't find it in Canadian dollars. It was only in American dollars. So come on, Canadian entrepreneurs out there. When this whole thing blows over, I need you to go down to the bank, take out $100 billion in cash to take a photo so that this video can be even better. So with all this money being dispersed into the economy and some of it into your back pocket, here are the current facts of the aid package, how it affects everyone moving forward, what it means to the big picture, and how you can get your hands on the $2,000 and go put it on your favorite airline stock that has reached rock bottom to, short the stock market. Now, with all that being said, out of the $107 billion, $52 billion will be put towards direct aid, and the remaining $55 billion will be towards tax deferrals. This is an increase from when they first announced it would be $82 billion. Looks like the government will be pulling out all the stops to help Canada during this pandemic. Well, they print money and give it to us at least. Canada, solving problems with money since 1867. But really, no, that would just deflate the value of our currency, and really it's like the government is using our credit card and will borrow against our future money and one day might pay back, which can be debated on a future video. Now, this aid package that's making a big splash in the news is what's called the Canada Emergency Response Benefit, and it's probably why you clicked on this video. This benefit will see $2,000 per month for 4 months given to those income who've been affected by the shutdown. The money will unfortunately be counted as taxable income, so plan accordingly. It applies to those who are on contracts, self-employed, in quarantine, taking care of someone who is sick, parents who need to stay home and take care of their kids, or to those who are self-employed but receiving no income. Man, who is still employed and receiving no income? You are a loyal person of that company. This $2,000 per month will not be extended to those on EI benefits unless those benefits end before October 3rd. So how can you get access to this benefit? As a Canadian, you will have to register an account with My Service Canada, which can take 10 business days to activate. So get cracking. I'll wait.
A few moments later.
The Canadian Emergency Response Benefit will be accessible through the secure web portal starting early April. Applicants will be able to apply via automated telephone line or via the toll-free number. If you just found this YouTube channel randomly, what do you think about the $2,000 for those affected? Is it enough, or should the government be doing more? Let me know down in the comment sections. I answer every single comment, so feel free to let me know down there. I know this $2,000 will be used for most people to help them pay the rent. If you are a tenant,
public service announcement.
I recommend that if you are a tenant to reach out to your landlord during this uncertainty process right now. You'll be surprised how much they listen to you if you don't blindside them on rent day that you can't pay rent. Now, the government has previously announced that it would waive the 1-week waiting period to apply to EI. Previously, they said they would waive the requirement to provide medical certificate to access benefits, instead requiring only a simple attestation. For families with kids, the government is boosting the Canada Child Benefit by $300 per child in May. The government also has plans to double the goods and service tax credit, which goes out to households with low or moderate incomes. This will mean an extra $400 to individuals and $600 for couples on average. In addition, there will be $5 billion emergency support benefit for people who are facing unemployment but do not qualify for EI. Few details are available at this point, but the government said it'll be available in April. If you are a student, good news. Student loans will get a 6-month interest-free break on the federal portion of the loan. So this would be a good time for you to save your money. You got 6 months to do it. Don't be going to the bars. Don't be going out to the malls to go shopping. Oh wait, you can't do that anyways. The government will reduce the minimum withdrawal requirements by 25% from registered retirement income funds. Similar rules will also apply to pension withdrawals. The feds also said they will make it easier for people to reduce their working hours and receive EI benefits to compensate. The Prime Minister said the process to apply for the program and the eligibility will be extended by 76 weeks. On average, it will put an extra $1,500 in the pockets of struggling families. Now, what kind of tax and mortgage breaks are we getting? Canada's Finance Minister Bill Monroe has been in contact with the head of Canada's big banks. They agreed to defer the mortgage payments for up to 6 months. The Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation will be supporting lenders to help them defer mortgages. The feds also plan to buy $50 billion worth of insured mortgages to provide stable funding to financial institutions. The deadline to file your tax returns will be extended all the way to June 1st. If you've already filed your taxes and owe the government money, you now have all the way till August 31st to pay. Woohoo! Time to invest your money.
And you didn't think I'd make any money. I found $1 while I was waiting for the bus.
Businesses will also be able to defer income tax payments until August 31st. The CRA will stop auditing businesses for the next 4 weeks. So sort out your books. The federal government will subsidize wages at companies hurt by the crisis. The 10% boost capped at $1,375 per employee and $25,000 per employer. There will also be money available through the Business Credit Availability Program for a total of $10 billion targeted at small and medium-sized businesses. If you are a small business, Ottawa is pledging to subsidize up to 75% of wages to provide access to 1-year interest-free loans. This will be huge, especially for my business, as it'll help me with the burn rate I have of all my salaries, all my employees I have to pay. The creation of a $25 billion Canada Emergency Business Account Program will give Canada's small business access to government-backed bank loans of up to $40,000 interest-free. This is always just a good reminder to save your money even when times are good, even when you think you don't need it. Sometimes things like this happen and life just throws us a curveball out of nowhere, and it's truly up to us to be prepared for something like this when it happens, to make sure you cut back on unnecessary expenses, you have 6 months contingency fund set up aside, you save your money, and most importantly, you hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm if you haven't done so already. With all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it as always. If you're not subscribed already, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell, add me on Instagram. I post there every single day. So if you want to be a part of that action there, make sure you guys get over and follow me on Instagram and add me there at Jeff Wybo. Lastly, if you're interested in being a real estate agent, I do have a real estate agent course, how to make $100,000 in your first year of being a realtor. The link is in the description. And during this uncertain time, if you're interested in investing in real estate, we do have mentors that can teach you guys everything you need to know. Just join the Cashflow Tribe. It's a free Facebook group. The link is in the description.
Cashflow Tribe.
Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.